Good afternoon, Southwest Florida. I'm Bri Walling. This Naples Herald Lunch Break is sponsored by our friends at Fusillo Kia of Cape Coral. This afternoon, we'll tell you about Collier's tourism numbers rebounding in 2018 after Hurricane Irma took its toll last year, the county looking to allow swamp buggies back into the Picayune Strand for hunters, and more. Today is Wednesday, May 9th, and this is the Lunch Break. Hurricane Irma slowed tourism in 2017, but those effects didn't last long as new data released Tuesday by the Naples Marco Island Everglades Convention and Visitors Bureau show an increase in visitors and revenue over the last year. Visitors for the first quarter of 2018 were up 2.1% over the same period last year, and they brought in nearly $806 million during those 3 months, an increase of 5.9% from 2017. Hurricane Irma's landfall and aftermath was primarily to blame for September and October's tourism drops, but the numbers began to level off again in November before turning positive again in December. September and October's low visitation cost Collier around $22 million in economic impact compared to 2016's figures. Even with the decline, the area still saw a net increase in direct visitor spending and an economic impact of 3.4%. The data showed direct visitor spending of $1.37 billion with an economic impact of over $2 billion, as the tourism industry supports approximately 38,000 jobs in Collier County. Swamp buggies are one step closer to returning to the Picayune Strand after the Collier County Commission voted to submit a resolution that supports allowing visitors to use the vehicles during hunting season. The issue was brought forward by Commissioner William McDaniel, who said he worked with a number of local organizations and governing agencies, including the State Forestry Service, and saw broad support for allowing residents to use the buggies in order to more easily access portions of the Strand. McDaniel said that lands acquired with public treasury funds should be afforded the greatest amount of opportunity for public access. Before being turned into a state forest, the land that is now the Picayune Strand was often used by residents for driving their ATVs, but after becoming a state forest, ATVs were banned from the property. And as part of the deal that secured the land in 2003, the state was supposed to provide 640 acres to the county for off-roading vehicles. After some litigation, the two parties settled in 2011, and the county was given $3 million to find their own area where residents could drive their ATVs. The discovery of arsenic contamination at a potential site on the shores of Lake Trafford near Immokalee shut down the county's last attempt at securing land for an off-roading park. As of 2018, Collier County has not established a new property for ATV owners to use. Commissioner Penny Taylor joined a number of representatives from environmental organizations in expressing concern that the wording of the resolution may be a backdoor to allowing ATVs back into the Strand, saying it does not clearly define what a swamp buggy is. McDaniel told the board that he too wanted to avoid allowing ATVs to return to the state forest and agreed to work on the wording. 3 Americans detained in North Korea for more than a year are on their way back to the U.S., with Secretary of State Mike Pompeo after Trump tweeted that Pompeo was in the air with the 3 men. The president, who has been hinting about an imminent release, said he would greet them at Andrews Air Force Base at 2 a.m. on Thursday. The release of the detainees came as Pompeo visited North Korea on Wednesday to finalize plans for a historic summit between Trump and the North's leader Kim Jong-un. North Korea had accused the 3 men, all Korean Americans, of anti-state activities, but their arrests were widely seen as politically motivated and had compounded the dire state of relations over the isolated nation's nuclear weapons. The release is the latest sign of improving relations between the two longtime adversary nations. And that was the lunch break for today. I'm Bri Walling. For your twice daily news fix, head over to the Naples Herald YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts on the news or what you would like to hear about. The lunch break airs Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. right here at naplesherald.com. And don't forget to check out our morning report that also airs Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.